Something is coming on September 19th, and it will not leave your life untouched. Relationships will feel it first. The bonds you thought were steady may tremble. The words left unsaid will demand to be spoken. And the people who stand beside you will either reveal their truth or their mask will shatter. This is not ordinary astrology. This is a spiritual summons. Venus, the force that governs love, trust, and desire, is stepping into Virgo, the purifier, the examiner of every hidden detail. When this shift occurs, no bond can hide behind illusion. Every flaw is exposed. Every lie comes to the surface. Every fragile attachment breaks beneath the weight of truth. You may feel it as tension in the heart. You may feel it as silence between two people who once seemed inseparable, or as an uneasy dream that refuses to leave your mind. That is the signal. That is the whisper of the universe saying, prepare. What is false cannot remain. What is real will endure. If you're hearing this now, it is not by accident. It means you are standing at the threshold of a test written into the fabric of your destiny. And on September 19th, that test arrives. Some connections will deepen into unshakable loyalty. Others will crack open, revealing what you always sensed but never wanted to see. Do not mistake this as punishment. It is purification. The universe is aligning you with the people who are truly meant for your path, and removing those who cannot walk with you into the future that is calling. September 19th is not gentle, but it is precise. It does not destroy without purpose. Cuts away the false so the true can remain. This is why you cannot ignore the date. This is why the shift of Venus into Virgo matters. It is the moment love is tested, purified, and redefined. And you must be ready to walk through it with eyes open. On September 19th, the planet of love, connection, and desire crosses a sacred threshold. Venus steps out of the soft embrace of Leo's warmth and enters Virgo, the realm of discernment, purity, and truth. This is not a gentle crossing. It is sharp, precise, almost surgical. Where Venus once allowed illusions to glow, Virgo demands clarity. Where love once hid its cracks under the glow of passion, Virgo shines an unflinching light on every fracture. You must understand, this is the moment love is placed under a divine lens. Every relationship in your life, every bond you hold, will be asked one question. Is it true or is it false? Virgo does not flatter. Virgo does not overlook. Virgo examines, tests, refines. And Venus cannot pass through this energy without dragging every relationship you carry into the fire of purification. It may feel as though the universe is putting you on trial, but in truth, it is your connections that stand in the courtroom. The ones built on loyalty will deepen. The ones woven with lies will unravel. And this process is not random. It is written in the stars for this precise hour. Some will notice subtle signs, tension that suddenly feels unbearable, truths that can no longer stay hidden, a sense that something has shifted between you and another without explanation. Others will experience it dramatically, with words spoken in heat, with doors closing abruptly, with revelations that cut deep. Do not fear this. Do not cling to what is falling away. For what breaks under Virgo's gaze was never strong enough to carry your destiny forward. This is why September 19th matters. Venus in Virgo is not here to comfort you. It is here to prepare you, to strip away illusions so that the love you carry into your future is real, refined, aligned with your highest path. You are not losing. You are being set free from what was never truly yours. And that, though painful, is the most sacred gift this alignment brings. There comes a time when every connection is placed in the fire, and this is that time. Bonds you thought were steady will feel the tremors. Words left unsaid will press against the walls of silence, demanding to be spoken. Loyalties will be weighed. Promises will be examined. Love itself will be called to account. This is the test, not of punishment, but of purification. The universe is not seeking to destroy what you hold dear. It is seeking to reveal what is true. In this moment, every mask begins to slip. Every illusion that was carefully built begins to crack. The relationships built on honesty, devotion, and alignment will glow brighter, refined in the fire. But the ones stitched together by half-truths, hidden motives, or shallow desire will begin to unravel strand by strand. You may notice it in subtle ways. A friend who suddenly grows distant without reason. A partner who seems restless, unable to meet your eyes. Conversations that feel heavier, as if truth itself is hovering in the air waiting to fall. Or perhaps the shift comes like a storm. Words spoken in anger, hidden betrayal exposed, the breaking of a bond you thought could never be shaken. Do not let fear overtake you. What feels like loss is not loss at all. It is release. If a connection cannot withstand this testing, it was already fragile, already unsteady, already unable to carry you into the destiny that awaits. This season strips away the false so that only what is real remains. And yet, understand this, the test is not only about others. It is about you as well. How do you love? How do you serve? Do you speak the truth when it is uncomfortable? Or do you hide behind silence? Do you honor what you have been given? Or do you take for granted those who stand with you? These questions will echo within your heart, for the same lens that falls on others falls on you too. There will be moments when you feel the weight of solitude. Moments when it seems as if the ground beneath you has shifted and those you relied upon are no longer steady. Do not resist it. Stand firm. The shaking is not meant to break you, but to prepare you. Only what is pure, only what is honest, only what is aligned will survive this passage. And when it does, it will stand unshakable, strong enough to endure what lies ahead. This is the refining fire of love, and once you pass through it, nothing false will cling to you again. You may already feel the first ripples of this testing. They come quietly, almost unnoticed at first, but they are unmistakable once you pay attention. It may begin as a sudden distance between you and someone you thought you understood completely. A silence creeps in where there was once easy conversation. Their presence feels near, yet strangely far, as if an invisible wall has been built between you. This is not your imagination. It is the energy of refinement moving through your connections. At night, your dreams may turn heavy. Images of betrayal, of broken promises, or of people you once trusted showing their hidden faces. These dreams are not random. They are revelations from the unseen, messages from the spiritual realm preparing you for truths that will soon rise to the surface. Pay attention to what lingers when you wake. The dream is the whisper of the test before it fully arrives. Some will notice an unexplainable restlessness in their own heart. The people who once comforted you may suddenly feel out of alignment. Their words no longer nourish you. Their energy drains rather than uplifts. You may find yourself longing for solitude, even pulling away without knowing why. This is the inner compass guiding you, separating you from what no longer serves your destiny. Others will encounter direct confrontation. Hidden words come spilling out. Secrets are exposed in ways you did not expect. A passing remark pierces like a blade, because beneath it lies the truth they could no longer hide. Do not be shocked by this. What is spoken in this season is meant to be spoken. It is the unmasking, the unveiling, the breaking open of what has long been buried. You may even feel tested in small, ordinary moments, irritation where there was once patience, suspicion where there was once trust. Do not dismiss these as mere mood swings. They are the early signs of a greater shift. The energy of truth does not arrive all at once. It drips into your spirit, unsettling you until you can no longer pretend. And yet, for all its weight, there is also a strange clarity in these signs. When the distance grows, you finally see who truly pursues you. When words cut, you finally know what has been hidden. When solitude surrounds you, you discover the strength of standing in your own light. These are not punishments. They are markers guiding you through the refining fire. If you recognize these signs in your life, know this: you are not being abandoned. You are being shown the truth. What survives this testing is meant to endure. What falls away was never meant to stay. And that is how the universe separates the shadow from the light. There is a deeper current hidden beneath the surface of this shift. It is not only about relationships. It is about the sacred pattern written into the heavens, echoing a truth that cannot be silenced. Venus entering Virgo is not a random movement in the sky. It is a ritual, a passage, a cosmic act of purification. Virgo, the Virgin, has always carried the archetype of purity and refinement. She is not naive. She is not fragile. She is the keeper of discernment, the guardian of detail, the one who sees what others overlook. When Venus, the embodiment of love and desire, enters her domain, something profound is set into motion. Love is placed in the hands of the purifier. Every connection is sifted, every motive examined, every intention weighed. Nothing escapes her gaze. This is why the day carries such mystery. It is as if a hidden doorway is opening, one that divides illusion from truth, pretense from authenticity. You may feel the shift not only in your relationships but in your own heart. A sudden intolerance for dishonesty, a sharp clarity where confusion once clouded you, the quiet voice inside you becoming louder, pointing directly at what is real and what is false. This is the mystery at work, the unseen hand aligning you with your higher path, even if it means separation from what you once clung to. And know this, it is rare. The heavens will not arrange themselves in this exact way again. The moment is carved into time, precise and unrepeatable. To ignore it would be to close your eyes to a door the universe itself is opening. To face it with courage is to walk through that door, refined, strengthened, and aligned with destiny. This is why the mystery matters. Not because it is hidden, but because it is holy. It is the sacred act of love being tested, purified, and reborn under the gaze of Virgo's discerning light. When the fire of refinement touches your relationships, your first instinct may be to cling, to hold tighter to what feels like it is slipping away. Resist that impulse. Do not chain yourself to what is already being released. If a bond begins to fracture, let it reveal its truth. If words are spoken that wound, listen more deeply to what is underneath. The universe is not trying to punish you. It is trying to protect you from carrying false weight into your future. The guidance is simple, yet it requires courage. Do not fight the separation. Do not chase what turns away. Instead, turn your attention inward. Purify your own heart. Ask yourself, where have I tolerated less than truth? Where have I ignored the quiet voice of intuition? Where have I allowed myself to be bound to people or patterns that no longer honor who I am becoming? These are the questions Virgo whispers as Venus crosses her threshold. In these days, you must also become more watchful. Pay attention to the small signs. Virgo speaks in details. The misplaced word, the uneasy silence, the hesitation in someone's eyes. These are not accidents. They are clues guiding you toward the truth. Do not overlook them. Do not explain them away. See them for what they are, the language of the shift. At the same time, guard your own words. Virgo demands honesty, but honesty without compassion can wound more than heal. Speak the truth, but speak it with care. Do not weaponize clarity. Use it to bring purification, not destruction. And finally, remember this: what survives this testing is meant for your destiny. The bond that stands through fire, that withstands scrutiny, that refuses to collapse under truth, that is the love strong enough to carry you forward. Do not mourn what leaves. Honor what remains. For what remains is aligned, purified, and unshakable. Do not mistake this refining as abandonment. You are not being left behind. You are being prepared. What falls away now was never strong enough to walk with you into the future that is waiting. This season is not about what you lose, but about what you are becoming. The fire does not consume you, it forges you. The shaking does not break you. It sets your feet on unshakable ground. Understand this clearly. If you feel the test, it is because you are being called higher. Not everyone feels it. Not everyone hears the whisper of truth when it comes. But you do. That is the sign. That is the mark upon your spirit. You are not ordinary, and so your path cannot remain ordinary either. The universe is aligning you for a greater destiny, one that demands purity of heart and truth in every bond that surrounds you. It is stripping away what cannot withstand the weight of your calling, so that when you rise without chains. So stand firm in this passage. Do not cling to what dissolves. Do not fear the silence or the separation. For what survives this moment will be unshakable. And you will discover, in the end, that you were never losing. You were being chosen, set apart, refined for something far greater than you imagined. This is the moment where love itself is placed in the fire of truth. Do not fear the flames. Do not fear the silence. What is being stripped away was never meant to carry you forward. What remains after this testing will be pure, unshakable, and aligned with the destiny that is calling your name. Walk through this season with courage. Let go of the hands that slip away, and hold fast to the ones that stand firm when the fire touches them. Do not doubt yourself. You are not being punished. You are being purified. You are being refined. You are being made ready for the next chapter written for your life. Remember this: truth is never your enemy. Alignment is never your loss. Separation is never the end. It is the clearing of the path. You are stepping into a future that demands strength, loyalty, and purity of heart. And now, through this testing, you will carry only what is meant to endure. This is not coincidence. This is not chance. This is alignment. This is prophecy. If you feel the weight of this message, if you sense the fire of refinement stirring in your spirit, declare it now. Write in the comments, "I am ready to be refined." Let the universe hear it. Let heaven witness it. Let your own soul agree with it. The test is here, but so is your destiny.